I'm so excited about these. Holy smokes. Hey guys, how's it going? It's Molly. I'm here today to do an indie makeup spotlight on the brand Clionadh Cosmetics. I placed an order with them back in January. It got here yesterday, which I believe was May 8th. I'm not sure what day it is, but we're past the first week of May. So it did come. I have not touched these yet. I wanted to do like a first impression just because these are so hyped up. Like everybody is talking about these, or at least was talking about them, before they did their restock back in January. So, yeah, I wanted to film my actual reaction of what is in the box, which is probably not that exciting, but I don't know. And then I'm going to put it on my face. One thing that's worth noting is how well they package their products. So, I mean, they're not cutting corners whatsoever. They've got paper, right? Oh, they've got a nice like handwritten note, which says, "Thanks for your support and patience. We appreciate you, Molly. Stay safe and healthy. Maggie and Lee." That is super sweet. Yeah. That's cool. I don't know. I mean, little details like that are just what make indie brands so great. But then things are very, very well packaged. You can see it here. Oh, wow. I didn't even think about it. I probably need to buy another magnetic palette. What am I doing? What am I doing with my life? And then more paper on the bottom. So like they're doing a really good job of that. And that all takes time. It takes time to get everything wrapped so well. You know, at first I was frustrated that it was taking so long. Like I wasn't like mad, but just like, what's going on? I don't understand. Cause this is 3.5 months later. So legitimately it's been a while. I've never experienced shipping taking this long, and the pandemic played into it. Like they had to let some of their staff go. I think they were up to like 6 staff members. It's like, I want to say they're sisters. I think Maggie and Lee are sisters. I might be making that up, but I'm like 95% sure that that's true. And they had hired on people to help with fulfilling orders and all of that stuff because they had said that it was going to take a while before we got our orders anyways, because they were completely overwhelmed by the response of the restock. So, it's understandable. I mean, there's a part of me that's like, but how did you not know? Because everybody, like they blew up on social media. So many YouTubers, so many Instagrammers were raving about their stained glass collection, which I got some of. But you know, it's hard to predict that stuff. It's hard to tell how busy, how many orders they're going to get. And I think they didn't anticipate it being such a huge success. So, we were initially quoted like a 20 business day processing time, I believe. Again, could be wrong on that, but that's what I'm remembering. And then coronavirus hit, and they're in Toronto, and it sounds like things were shut down pretty quickly there, and they were doing everything that they could to get things going, and it ate up a significantly longer amount of time, basically. That's my understanding. And that I don't fault them for whatsoever. It's totally understandable. So, I would love to buy more from them. Actually, I shouldn't even say that because I haven't tried these yet. My assumption is I'm going to love them. I could be wrong. I'm going to press pause on that thought. I was going to say I would love to buy more from them, but I'm going to wait until the pandemic is over. But let's just open the stuff. Okay, so I'll tell you guys what I got. I got their Woodlands bundle, which I had talked about in a will I buy it, or in a new makeup releases video. That's what I call them. So I did pick that up, and then I also picked up 4 other stained glass collection shadows. I ordered these the day the sale went live, and I think I was ordering at like 4, between the hours of 4 and 5 p.m. Central Time. So it had already been live for a while. And they were sold out of so many of the shades that I wanted, which is totally fine. That was my bad. I should have gotten on sooner. But there are definitely like a lot of shades that I think would be really beautiful. Wow, this is intense. I'm impressed. Not gonna lie. Oh my God, there's more to their package. I will show you guys this in just a second. So each of the individual shadows are in these little plastic containers, which whatever, single-use plastic, kind of a bummer. But they all have this like this padding here. Like I said, they're not cutting any corners whatsoever. We had a casualty. Oh, this one broke. Can you see it? Oh, just a little bit. Oh man. So I've got everything unpacked. I'm gonna go ahead and swatch these for you. I'm gonna start with the Woodlands collection and go kind of row by row based on how it's laid out in the picture, I think, if I can figure out what shades are which. Okay, this is the top row of the Woodlands collection. This is Mist, Hunter, Pixie Ring, is that right? Yes, and Wildberry here. So just some really beautiful, like cool tones, and even like, I don't know, that's probably more of a warm berry. This and like some of the greens are what really drew me to this specific collection. So I'm excited about those. Okay, then the next 4 shades, we've got Dahlia, Nectar, Wildfire, and Beehive, I think. Yes. Okay, and then the next row, we've got Fawn, Honeycomb, Sprite, and Bramble. I'm really loving all of these together. Like the color story is perfect. And the last 2 are Poison Ivy and Forest Heart. Dude, would you just look at those? They are so beautiful. Poison Heart, no. Forest Heart. This shade here was one of the reasons I was so drawn to this. So super happy I got this. This was the most cost efficient out of the entire order. Like this bundle, it's what you get 14 shades. Yeah, you get 14 shades for $44.40. And that might have been on sale. Now that I'm thinking about it, that might have been the sale price, but still it wasn't bad. Okay. And then the stained glass. Okay. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, okay. I have to get more of these. Here's the stained glass ones. Oh my gosh, the duochrome. Oh, I'm so happy. I don't know which one I want to use. All right, this is Candela. Or Candela? Gilding. Glare. And Ciel. C-I-E-L. Anyways, they're gorgeous. The shiftiness is just, I'm so happy. So like I said, a lot of the shades that I wanted were out of stock, and I don't remember for the life of me which ones I wanted. But I am not mad about having these. Like, oh my gosh, this shade especially. Like, what you're seeing on camera is not doing this justice whatsoever. It's got, I'm seeing purple, blue, green, orange, and yellow. Like, there's so many colors in this one shade. And my camera just is not picking up all of them. Like, all you're seeing is gold and maybe some purple, but it's not doing it justice. Oh, there you can see some blue a little bit. So pretty. This shade here, Seal, it's a blue with like a lime green or gold flip. This one is pretty straightforward. It's well, on camera it looks blue, but it's blue shifting to purple. And then this one is, I don't know. This one, what are you? This one's probably the most lackluster. It's fine. It's pretty. It'll be like a really pretty inner corner highlight. But it's like a lime green gold duochrome. Okay, so now for the demo part of the video, I need to get this on my face. Now. Okay, so to start things off, I'm gonna play it pretty safe. I'm gonna use Fawn as my transition shade. Transition shade. If I could speak, that would be wonderful. Oh man. I have stained glass shadow all over my fingers, my hands. All right, so this matte at least appears to be blending very, very well. Now it's a lighter matte, so maybe. It may be too soon to tell. And then I want to use, well, what would be the best? It just popped out. How many of these are gonna break? That's 2. How does that happen? What is the post office doing? Like, those were so well wrapped. There's no reason for these to be breaking. I don't fault Clionadh at all for that. I just had another one. So that's 2 shadows. So now I'm gonna take Nectar. And, oof. There is some kick up in the pan, but I'm gonna deepen up the crease with this. That is a beautiful shade. Okay, you guys, these are blending so well. I'm incredibly impressed. I mean, I knew they were gonna be good, but these are like good. Okay. And then I think this might be a mistake, but I want to take Poison Ivy. It's this like matte khaki green, and I'm going to deepen up the outer V with this. Oh my. I'm going to turn my lights down a little bit so you can see. Is that better? I don't know. We'll see. If you guys hear background noise, my kiddo is home. And kids are kids. I always have this spot over here that doesn't want to take shadow. I don't know why. Okay, the Poison Ivy isn't really wanting to blend as well as the other shades. I feel like greens are maybe a little harder to do. It's kind of patchy and it's just wanting to stick in certain spots. So that's not my favorite shade. I probably won't use it too often. But you know, the other shades are working really well. All right, so I don't know, I'm gonna do the stained glass color now. So this is gilding. I don't know what the best method of application is. I'm gonna try a dry brush and see. I'm not noticing any fallout. So a dry brush gives it a very like subtle sort of application, and it's pretty. Now I'm gonna try on my finger on the other eye, and that is giving me some serious color. I'm gonna overlap that on top of Poison Ivy just to help everything blend. Okay. So I'm gonna come closer. This is what I've got so far. I'm kind of having a hard time Like once these are down, they're kind of down. So I don't know, I'm having a little bit of a hard time getting them to blend out because I want to take it up into my crease just a little bit, which I guess I've accomplished that. I don't know if it's translating on the eye as well as it is like in a swatch as far as the duochromatic or the multichromatic effect, which is fine. That's kind of, I don't know, that's kind of how it goes. I am going to take Wildberry on just a smaller crease brush, and I want to help this transition a little bit better. I feel like the crease needs to be darker. And I definitely have some fallout. I would recommend doing your eyes first if you're using these shadows. And truly, maybe, like it might be a thing that if you wet the brush, sorry, I totally lost what I was trying to say. If you use a wet brush, you may not have any fallout. I don't know. In my experience, shadows that give me fallout typically perform better if I use a wet brush. Okay, I feel like adding Wildberry really helped kind of pull the look together. This might ruin it. I kind of want, oh my gosh. Yeah, I have a ton of fallout. Oh. It's just everywhere. You can't really see it on camera, can you? But it's there. I kind of want to use Forest Heart in my outer V, or just to deepen up the outer portion of my lid. Oh man, I just realized I have like a professional meeting to do here just a little bit. And I'm going kind of ham with the eyeshadows. Oh well, first impressions. I should say I have never met this person before. I'm gonna be like, oh hey, this is what I look like. So I like that. I feel like that adds a little extra dimension, and I think it was needing that. And then on that same small crease brush, I am going to take Forest Heart, just up into the crease a little bit. We just want everything to blend. These are super duper pretty. I'm not upset about this at all. Okay, and then I am going to take Forest Heart on a smaller smudge brush. I'm going to line my lower lash line. Stained glass shadow is really beautiful. My criticism is just the amount of fallout, and it doesn't want to go anywhere. Like, it's just there. My other criticism is you can't blend them out. I'm trying and I'm failing miserably. I will keep on trying because I tried to bring it up a little bit so that it wasn't so crazy. I don't know. Maybe it just needs a little extra love. It's totally possible. Okay, I'm gonna add some mascara, and sometimes that's like just all that you really need to, you just need to put the shadows down. Okay, so this is the final look. It's not my least favorite look that I've ever come up with, but it's not my favorite. And I think that's just because I probably needed to bring in some different tones. I'm not crazy about the color choices that I made, but I wanted to use all of these together and I thought that they would work, and they do. It's just not, I don't know. Now, the mattes are beautiful. They blend great. The shimmers, I guess I only used Forest Heart, but it was really pretty. The stained glass is gorgeous, but I think there is a learning curve. Next time I do use these, I will make sure to do my eyes first, because even though you can't really see it on camera, I have glitter fall out all over. And these are an interesting formula because they're not glitter. They're incredible. They're really, really beautiful. I don't know what they are. They're good. But they definitely stick down. So you really need to be careful about placement. And I'm used to shimmers that you can kind of blend. And these, I would say, are not that. You can't really blend them once they're down. You can, but you can't. Not as well as you can others. So I definitely am going to play around with them more. And I mean, maybe it's just this one. This is, by the way, I use the shade Gilding. That's what I used on my eyes. So the more I'm looking at it, the prettier I feel like it is. But it's just, I'm a little like, I wouldn't normally take a shimmer quite as high as I took this one. And you can see right there, it's stuck. So I would like a little more blendability, but it's not a deal breaker. I for sure want more of these. I think I just need to figure out how to use them. Okay, so that is my first impression of the Clionadh Cosmetics stained glass formulas and their mattes and shimmers. I'm happy that I have all this. I'm definitely not sad about it at all. So yeah, I will make sure to update you guys in a future video, and I hope that you are staying well. Thank you so much for watching the video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.